Hi, this is another short tutorial about a couple of things that I wanted to discuss. In fact, three things. The first thing is about adding topics under a particular chapter. You see that the chapters are listed on the left panel here under a particular book. So this is a book. You can see the details of the book. It says 8th class science for NCERT syllabus. Now under this book there are plenty of chapters that are listed here already, and some of the topics are also added by a few interns. Now first thing I'll cover is about adding topics and the topic nomenclature. One thing you have to keep in mind when you're adding topics is that the topic ID that you give cannot be changed once you give it, so you have to be careful when naming it. And the topic name also has to be unique across the book. So that means if there are 15 chapters and in each of the chapters there are 5 topics, so there are 75 topics in all. You have to make sure that the topic ID for each of these is very different. So how do you do that? It's pretty simple. So what I recommend is a simple nomenclature that everybody can remember and implement easily, is to tag the topic number with the number of the chapter. So what I'm going to do here is do a sample topic addition for you. So let's say I'm going to add a topic under the chapter number 2. This is the chapter 2, microorganisms, friend and foe. Now T for topic, I want you to give a tag to the chapter. How do we do that? So this is chapter number 2, so I put a tag, that's number 2, and then this is topic number 1 under chapter number 2, so it is T201, and I'm calling it topic 1 chapter 2, and insert this topic. Alright, so we see that it's already added there. Oh, I didn't add it. Alright, so we see that the topic 1 chapter 2 is added here already. So let's do it again. So if I want to add a topic under chapter 2, and T for topic, 2 for second chapter. Now since it's the second topic, because I already added one topic, I'm going to call it T202. Now I'm using 2 digits here, 01 and 02, because sometimes you might have more than 9 topics in a chapter, in which case you want to keep another digit spare. So this is topic 2 in chapter 2. That's it. Alright, so let's do it one more time. Okay, you see topic 2 chapter 2 here. Let's do it one more time. Simple and easy to remember. Let's say I'm adding a topic under chapter number 11, force and pressure. I go to force and pressure, topic T11 for chapter number 11 and 01 for first chapter. So I'm just naming it topic 1 chapter 11. You can name the topic whatever you want depending on what the content under this topic is going to be. Don't name them like this. I just did it for this video's purpose. Alright, this is the first thing I wanted to cover in the video. The second thing is the ability to move elements up and down on this panel. So let's say that you've ported some content under a topic, and you see a lot of elements here, and each of these elements is listed under the other in the order that you've put. Now suppose, say there's an image or there's an HTML that you want to move to a different position. So this is the HTML. Now this piece of text that's inside the HTML, you don't want it to come here, but you want it to come here under, say, this HTML. So the simple thing for you to do is to click on this, hold on to it, and then you'd be able to move it to exactly where you want it. So I can drop it here and it comes there. I can pull it back and it comes back here. Now this is the way to move an element. Now there's one small warning that I want to give you, especially when trying to move images and videos. There's a small bug in the tool, the software, that we are still trying to fix. We haven't yet done that. We soon will, hopefully. Is that when you try and move images, do not move them in the upward direction. So if I have this image and I want to move it here under this HTML, please do not hold it and move it in the upward direction. Rather, hold the other ones and move in the downward direction. Say this is the image and this is the image and this is the HTML. Now we want this image to go right here under this HTML. Instead of holding it and dragging it here, you have to hold this image down and drag it below this image. Similarly, you can maneuver and adjust the movement so as to get the desired alignment of the elements. Okay, that's simple enough. That's the second thing. And now the third and the final most important thing that I want to cover in this video is about deleting certain elements, especially images and videos. Say there's this image that you want to delete or add again. We're talking about this image. Now if you found a better image that you want to add instead in place of this thing, or maybe you put something wrong, or maybe you didn't put the image with the best resolution and you want to delete and replace it, the simple way to delete is to go to the element and click on this delete button, and it will ask you if you are sure if you want to delete this element. You say OK, and the element simply vanishes. You scroll down to see if the element is vanished, and yes, it did. Now the most important thing after this is to go to the output folder of this topic and then delete the file there also. So what you've done is you've simply deleted the element. That means the tool will not show it here. However, since the element was added earlier, the image will still be there within that folder. So I'll show you how to do that. So now science, correct. Okay, this was my output folder. You can see all the chapters added here. I was trying to edit. What was I trying to edit? I was trying to edit chapter number 3, that is synthetic fibers and plastics, and I was also within the topic number 1. So first thing I have to do is to go into chapter number 3, that is this chapter. I go into chapter 3 and then topic number 1. I go into topic number 1. Now if you see, you'll still find the image that you deleted in this folder. So what happened is when you deleted it, the XML or the output file has lost, or rather disconnected, the link between the file and this image, but this image as such did not vanish. It is important for you to delete this also from this folder so that your folder becomes lighter and easier to sync, and also there is no confusion for the tool if there could be a clash in terms of the naming, and then this image could go ahead and replace another image in the chapter. We don't want to do that. We don't want that to happen. So it is important for you to delete the element or the JPEG file, or it could be a video also, from the actual folder. Let me go over it once again. So let's say this is the video that you want to delete. You identified the video. Okay, this is the video. I don't want this video because it's not good, and I found another better video on YouTube and I want to put it here in its place. So the first thing to do is simply delete and then say okay. The video will vanish from this chapter, and then the next thing is to go into the topic again. Now this is the chapter. I came into the chapter. This is topic 1. I came into the topic 1. Now here, this is the video that I wanted to delete from the topic. Now the link between the output file and this video has been disconnected. So that means that the video should not be seen inside the chapter under any circumstances. But sometimes there are a few bugs which might result in the video creeping back into the chapter. So what you have to do is make sure that okay, this is the video I didn't want. I deleted the element inside the tool. Let me delete the file as well. So I press delete and say yes, and the file vanishes from here. So that is the way to complete deletion of an element. Alright, that's it. Nothing else to cover in this tutorial. Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.